Before we get the weather from Matt, we are going to have a look at how it is in central London right now. What a beautiful sunrise it is. Matt, I don't know if you can see that, but can you describe to us what kind of clouds they are? I mean, they're lovely, but you probably know quite a lot more than that.
Slightly more scientific, please, Matthew.
They are technically known as lovely clouds, yes. Good morning. There's a little bit of altocumulus there, just on the top, and just in the distance you've got some thick cirrus clouds. So different levels there, just providing that little bit of variety there this morning. But at least you'll see a little bit of sunshine peeking through those. You will do in northeastern parts of England, eastern Scotland as well. But for most, it is fairly cloudy out there this morning. Rather grey start to your Monday, and in some western areas, it is going to be a little bit on the wet side today. Back to you, Bo.
Thank you very much for that, Matt. Excellent. Is it? I think I might have checked this with you before. In fact, you might have told me this before, so I'm giving you information that you've actually told me.
Go on then.
Cirrus, that's Latin for hair, isn't it? Because it looks a bit like wispy, like hair. Is that right?
Yes.
Hold on a minute. The internet's always your friend. I'll just check.
Go on.
Go on, Louise. You keep talking.
Okay.
It's made up of ice crystals. Anyway, cirrus cloud, way up to where the aircraft fly.
I think that's what you call a late save, Matt. We'll be back with you later. Thank you very much. Now, from clapping on the doorstep to putting posters in our windows.
Carry on, Louise.
Go on, do you want to tell me?
No, I haven't got it yet. I had my first moment in the ballroom over the weekend, Louise.
How was it?
It was.
Can I share with everybody that he has actually shown me his Strictly Tan today? I wasn't asking him to show me his Strictly Tan. But anyway.
I thought you looked at me as if saying, well, what's different about you? You look like a slightly different colour. This is Venetian, by the way, if you're interested.
Not really.
You can have Venetian Plus, but I just went Venetian.
Anyway, go on. Why do you even need a tan, Dan?
Because you have
there's so many things I need to know about Strictly. Why do you need a tan?
You don't need it. Well, they said to me, you need to do it so you sort of match your partner. Otherwise, you look like a... Yeah, you need to look better. No, they didn't. They did not say that. But I enjoyed it a lot more than I thought I would.
Did you?
It's basically like living in a musical. Who doesn't want to do that? It was great fun. Oh, do you want an update on?
I know there's lots of Strictly things I need to know. Yeah, go on.
Right, would you want
to? No, you can talk about hair.
No.
Fine. No, it's all right. I mean, you've answered one of the questions.
I can't tell you who my partner is. Officially. Anyway, Cirrus is a genus.
It's not that difficult to get secrets out anymore.
It's a genus of atmospheric cloud, generally characterised by thin, wispy strands. Given the type of its name, comes from the Latin meaning a ringlet or a curl of hair. Well, there you go. It is hair. So I'm sure Matt told me.
I can't believe you've done that to Matt at 6:15 in the morning.
I was convinced he told me. He did very well with it, though, didn't he?
Anyway, try and keep it secret. You can talk about tans. You can talk about, but don't say who your partner is. Okay?
I won't. I promise not. It's quite exciting, though. Carry on. Right, come on. Give me some inspiration for your leaving party, that Louise.
Well, you missed the leaving party.
Well, one of them. I thought you had another one.
Matt did not.
When you say missed, right? When you say missed, you
were busy doing Strictly.
We're not busy. I had to. You know what it's like. You can't.
No, I don't.
Do these things.
I don't know what it's like.
You're aware of my love and devotion for you, Louise.
Matt did not miss it.
Matt, save me, please. Oh, by the way, can I just say, this morning, your cirrus looks lovely.
Thank you very much. Sweet talker. Good morning to you both. Good morning as well. We've got a little bit of sunshine just breaking through the cloud there in the distance on the east coast of England at the moment, and there is across some other eastern areas. But overall this morning, it is a bit of a grey start to the new week, and be prepared for some wetter weather across some western areas as well, as we're already seeing. Dan, Louise, back to you both.
Matt, I'll ask Louise this in a moment, but how was the leaving do?
It was very good, much just like you saw there with the Paralympics welcome home party.
Was there a unicycle?
Louise never goes anywhere without her unicycle, do you?
Thank you, Matt. See you a bit later on.
Oh no, it was really fun, Dan. You did miss out. I'm sorry about that, but you said what is this excuse?
Well, no, it's not a terrible excuse because obviously we're a good partnership, but this was the only time.
Oh, so you're finding a new partner already?
I had to meet my new Strictly partner, and the reason what sorts of people are saying, why have you met your partner already? Because of the pandemic. Last year, when they did Strictly, what they did is you met your partner beforehand, and then they filmed it, and then they showed that on the launch night. So it's launch night for Strictly this Saturday. So everybody's already met their partners. but I'm sworn to secrecy, otherwise the Strictly Ninjas will come and get me. So the only reason, Louise, I wasn't at your party was because I was meeting my new partner for however long that lasts, probably about 2 weeks.
Well, luckily for you, there's another one planned.
So I can come to the second one.
I don't know, hopefully. Anyway, and thank you again. I mean, I've said this so many times, but I'm literally genuinely overwhelmed and moved and sort of astounded by all your messages. I really, really appreciate them. Thank you so much.
I have to pass on best wishes from basically everybody who ever talks to me about anything.
It makes me feel nervous talking about it. So anyway.
Yeah, I can tell.
You know, I feel really uncomfortable. I get embarrassed.
OK, shall we move on?
10 to 7, yes is the answer.
OK.
Right, before we get the weather from Matt, let's have a look at how it is in London this morning. We saw the sunrise about an hour ago and it was really looking rather lovely. Not so, I mean, I think the weather's taken a turn, but Matt has got he's the expert. Doesn't look quite so beautiful.
It's not that bad though. It's dry. That's the main thing I think for some who are about to head off on their commute this morning. The cloud is thick in places there to see. I think it will be a bit thicker elsewhere, but some of the best conditions this morning actually across the eastern half of the country. Very good morning to you because the cloud is fairly extensive. Some of you certainly not seeing the sun this morning, particularly across some western areas where we do have some rain around at the moment.
And one of your big plans for the year is to watch how much of the Ryder Cup?
Well, I've got something else on as well, but I'm in talks to make sure I can fit things around my Ryder Cup plans.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Thank you, Sal. It's a 7:46. It's time for the weather. Matt's got more lovely clouds. Morning.
Good morning. What's that behind you there?
Plenty of them. This is altocumulus again. We're in the eastern areas, but it's well broken here. Got a bit of blue coming through those clouds too. So there's got to be a bit of sunshine this morning. Very good morning to across some eastern areas. This one was captured by one of our weather watchers in the last half hour in Norfolk, but there's not a huge amount of sunshine across the UK today. Plenty of cloud, in fact, a bit of a grey start to Monday morning. And for some of you, especially across some western parts of England and Wales, it is a little bit wet out there.
Matt, what have you got?
I've got cloud again for you, Louise.
Not good enough. Not good enough.
It'll never be as good as that. I'm still curious to what a cat was doing up there in the stadium anyway, but that's another question. Let's get on with the weather for you because it's a dry, bright start across some eastern areas. Skies similar to this in western parts, though, much, much cloudier, and for some, a particularly wet start.
Matt is here with a beautiful picture behind him this morning. Good morning, Matt. What's happening out there?
Good morning, both. Good morning as well. We've got a bit of sunshine out there this morning, Dan and Louise, behind me here on the east coast of Scotland. But this is where the best of the sunshine is to be found because for most, it seems a little bit more reminiscent of this one, captured just a short while ago in Neath in South Wales. Outbreaks of rain coming from that as well.